You know, Scarlet Maiden had a really good point. I think design-wise, my favorite gun is probably the Shogun Inertial, if only because it's so weird that that was the first thing they came up with. I mean,
A gifted subscription, how generous.
the oh, hang on, we'll get there eventually. There we go. The thing that's interesting to me about the Shogun Inertial is it got beat by the Browning Auto 5 for the first semi-automatic shotgun by like a week, which is just insane that it was beaten, or that it was basically the second semi-automatic shotgun, and it was invented in a vacuum separate from the Browning Auto 5. And the fact that it's an inertial recoil system is just really weird to me. So yeah, I think that's probably my favorite firearm, like design-wise. Is the Shogun Inertial. Just because, like, I said it in the video, it would be like if you were the first person to make an internal combustion engine for a vehicle, and what you came up with was a supercharged rotary engine. Just like, how is that the first thing you came up with? If it would be like if you were the first person to invent a timekeeping mechanism, but instead of inventing the sundial, you made a fucking clock. Like, how? How is this what you came up with first? It's just like, that's some galaxy brain shit. Anyway. So yeah, Shogun Inertial is probably my favorite firearms design, just in terms of, like, what it was. Where is the vehicle? I just downloaded a vehicle. Oh, there it is. Mod dependent on the selected mod cannot be enabled. Well, it is enabled, though. If you get an error that says mod is not approved... Oh, okay, whatever. That's a different thing. Weird. If I never went into the military and got into gunsmithing, what do I think my normal job would have been? Probably writing. I probably would have tried to go for some kind of writing, and I probably would hate my job, to be, like, completely honest. Okay. Woo! You have a Sight Spectre M4 on layaway? That's cool. Sight Spectre's a cool gun. The fact that it's a double action, like, submachine gun thing is really cool. Maybe I won't be able to use this vehicle. I wanted to try this thing out because it looked like an alternative to the, It seems to work. I guess I probably should just, before I go about spending a bunch of money to modify this truck, I probably should just take it outside and see if it even functions. What games minus the Fallout games do I enjoy most playing and recording with Mike? Oh, goodness. I mean, the Mass Effect games were pretty fun. I enjoyed those. I liked playing Mass Effect with him. Long Dark is fun to play. I like that one. Yeah, I like some of the one-off games that we've played. Those are all pretty fun. All right, so if I take the spare wheel off, and then can I add the crane to this, or is... Okay, great.
Oh look, another resubscriber.
Thank you very much, Tiberium Cat, for the resubscription. I really appreciate it, man. 20 months of resubscription, too. Goodness gracious. That's quite a lot. I need to make more, I need to get some more little badges made. I need to commission someone to do that shit. Because I can't do it. Have I played Death Stranding? I love Death Stranding. That game's great. Well, it seems to work. It also seems a lot smaller than it should be. I don't know, whatever. We're just gonna sell this thing and uninstall that mod. I want to use it, but I feel like it's not gonna work great for me. And we got this, which is basically the same thing, so. After the first year of sub badges, it switches to an annual badge. Yeah, I might have to make some more, like... I might have to get some more made. Alright, what am I gonna do? What am I doing? I could go get those upgrades that I haven't gotten yet. Thank you very much for the bits, Warden. I always have T what? Yeah, there are a ton of badges that need to be commissioned. Oh, that's great content to listen to. Thank you very much, man. Yeah, new bit badges will be fun. Like I said, I need to make a bunch of different badges. We're gonna take the Unimog. I believe in Unimog supremacy.
Subscriber.
Thank you very much, Shutapistry, for the subscription. I really appreciate it, man. I've never given my thoughts on the Smith & Wesson Shield, but it's fine. I don't really have a whole lot of, I don't really have a whole lot to say about the shield. It's fine. It's just it's a micro compact 9mm pistol. It works. How is Mrs. Hazard doing? She's doing well. What do I think of depleted uranium ammunition? I mean, not much. Thank you very much, MJ the guy, for the 100 bits. I'll make sure that TP gets those. Yes, I did hear they're making the Hudson H9 again. From what I understand, it really doesn't have a whole lot in common with the original H9. Daniel Defense is making it. I think there's like maybe two parts that they share, but other than that, they had to like redesign the entire thing. Thank you very much for the bits, Crasher. Yes, I did see Smith & Wesson's going to be making lever actions. Maybe people will actually be able to get them now. What's kind of shitty about lever actions is there's a bunch of really cool lever actions that people want. I think Marlin got bought by Ruger, if I remember correctly. And basically, Ruger is holding all of the really cool Marlin bolt or lever actions that everyone wants, ransom. So in order to get one of those lever actions, you have to buy like 50 of the really shitty like Ruger Security 9 pistols that nobody fucking wants. So you got to buy a bunch of Security 9 pistols, and then like now you can't sell the Security 9 pistols, and you get like one of the lever actions that people actually want. So it's like they're basically holding them hostage to make you buy a bunch of other shit that nobody actually wants and that you can't sell. Which is really stupid, but, I mean, since when has Ruger been known to make good decisions? Do I have any advice for a new gun buyer in the state of California? Unfortunately, no. I don't know enough to be able to give you like good advice. I guess like Glocks, you can still get Glocks in California, so go with those probably. If you have a parent, my guess would probably be, in your instance, it would specifically be a parent.
Oh look, another resubscriber.
That's the only way you can get away with this. If you have a parent who does not live in California, they can send to you, and you specifically, firearms that are not on the DOJ list for sale in California. So if you want a gun that you technically cannot have in California, as long as you have a parent that lives in a state where that gun is legal, they can legally send it to you. And that's the only way you can do it, as far as I know. Thank you very much, Cardboard the Weeb, for the 13-month subscription. Beans, yes. And thank you, Death504, for the 2-month subscription. Can we agree, fuck Taurus? I mean, they know what their target market is. They make mediocre pistols, and they know exactly who they're making them for, so. Taurus's revolvers are not bad. Their semi-auto pistols are kind of garbage. What is my favorite cowboy gun? Oh yeah, I saw somebody ask my favorite cowboy gun, and then somebody else asked what's my favorite, like, yeehaw gun. It's gonna be basically any version of the Schofield revolver. I fucking love top break guns, so that just does it for me. What is the best non-lethal gun that really hurts but won't end someone? That's difficult because there's basically there's two different types of less lethal. There's the one end you have fun to shoot at your friends, and then the other end you have not actually less lethal. I would include like less lethal shotgun shells, like beanbag rounds, are on the not actually less lethal, because you can straight up kill someone with one of those. I would say probably your best bet, if you want something that is non-lethal, that you could feasibly use as a defensive implement, would be like the Byrna SD launchers. The nice thing about those are, basically, they're powered by a little CO2 cartridge. And they don't actually puncture the CO2 cartridge until you pull the trigger for the first shot. Basically, you can just leave one sitting, and it'll sit for... Anyone that's used, like, a CO2-powered firearm, you understand that once you put the CO2 cartridge in there, it's going to start leaking, right? I missed this thing. It's going to start leaking, so you basically have to change the CO2 cartridge on a regular basis. So the nice thing about the Byrna SD launchers is that they, the CO2 cartridge doesn't get punctured until you pull the trigger for the first shot. And then they have, like, a less lethal cartridge that's, like, a kinetic one. And the kinetic one is basically a fucking steel ball bearing with, like, rubber around the outside of it. So, I would say probably get something like that. The nice thing about those is you don't need any kind of license to get one. The bad thing about those is if someone's motivated enough, that's not going to stop them. Though, technically speaking, if someone's motivated enough, some 9mm isn't going to stop them either. So, do with that information what you will. Anyway, yeah, Byrna SD... Apparently those are pretty good. They also have like little pepper rounds for them that are apparently very, very painful. Oh, someone was wondering what my first gun was. Someone's first gun. My first gun. What was my first gun? The first gun that I was ever given was like a Marlin bolt action 5 something series. And that was like the first gun I was ever given. And then the next gun I was given was a Benelli Nova pump action. And then the first gun I ever bought, what was the first gun I ever purchased myself? I don't remember. I think it might have been a Century Arms AK was like the first gun I bought for myself. Thank you very much, Crasher, for the bits. Would I get a Webley revolver? Absolutely, I would. The first gun I ever fired was a... I don't even remember the brand, but it was a semi-automatic 12-gauge. And it knocked me onto my fucking ass. And I loved shotguns ever since then. I think I was probably like 10 years old? 10 or 11? How do you keep beanbag rounds from being lethal? There really is... The only way you can make beanbag rounds be absolutely non-lethal is by putting such a small amount of powder in them that you might as well not even be shooting them at people. It'll just be, like, incredibly weak. By the very nature of how a beanbag round works, because it's basically a sock filled with lead shot that you're firing with slightly less powder than normal, it's going to... If you hit someone in the right spot, it will kill them. So it's pretty difficult, if not impossible, to make beanbag rounds less lethal. I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to tell you or give you instructions on how to shoot at somebody. I've seen the recent... Have I seen the recent RoboCop game? I saw bits of it, but I didn't, like, play it or anything. Apparently people really liked it. Yeah, apparently people really liked the new RoboCop game. Which, I mean, you know, it's good. Ever thought about doing bounty hunting in real life? No. I don't wanna go after a fucking crackhead who doesn't want to go back to jail over some unpaid parking tickets, armed only with bear spray. That seems like a really fucking bad time for me. Maybe if the bounty hunting is just like... No, yeah, no. I don't want to do it. That does not sound like a fun time for me. Too good to hunt crackheads? Absolutely I am. I want to stay as far away from crackheads as humanly possible. What if it was only criminals that deserve it? Still no. Absolutely not. I don't want to put myself in situations where I am defending myself against a person who does not want to go to jail and also will probably kill me. And the only thing I'm allowed to do is use bear spray. That sounds absolutely fucking awful. It's like I would be dead in a week. I kind of had enough of that kind of shit while I was in the military. Some states you can use a gun. Yeah, but then like how are they going to stand trial for anything if they're dead? And like they know that. So they're not going to hold back because they know that you don't actually want to kill them. And that you probably won't. So they'll just do whatever the fuck they want then. It's just, yeah. That is not an enviable job. Don't know why anyone would, like, want to do that job unless they just want to beat up people. Yes, I would just prefer to live a nice, peaceful life. That's why it's fun to do bounty hunting in video games, because in video games, I don't have to worry about someone, you know, trying to beat me to death. And if I do get beaten to death, then also it doesn't matter because it was a video game. So, video games are not real life. Oh.
Choo-choo.
Hello, Treasure Panda.
Choo-choo-choo. Choo-choo-choo-choo-choo. Choo-choo-choo-choo-choo-choo-choo. Choo-choo-choo-choo-choo-choo-choo-choo-choo. Ooh, choo-choo.
Yep. New truck. You know, actually, this is
Choo-choo.
yeah, I don't know why it was in perfect condition, and then as soon as I attached the winch to it, it instantly lost all of its condition, but that's fine. That's fine.
Choo-choo.
Maybe we should bring a different truck. What damage is this thing?
Choo-choo.
Oh god, everything's broken. Alright.
Choo-choo.
We're gonna come out here with a different truck.
Choo-choo.
What are we gonna... TP, what are we gonna use?
Choo-choo.
We could use that one, yeah. We could use the Zetros. That does have a nice, we could use the Shishiga, but then, like, why didn't I just use the... Why didn't I just use the other one, you know?
Choo-choo.
We want something with... No, that's just silly.
Choo-choo-choo-choo.
No, it's just silly. It's just silly. It's just silly. We don't want that one. Let's see. We want an off-road truck that we can put a big ol' repair thing on the back of. You know what? Let's see.
Choo-choo. Choo-choo.
Yeah. Yeah, why not?
Choo-choo. Choo-choo.
Oh, shoot. Yeah, we got chained tires on this one.
Ooh, choo-choo.
Yeah, that's gonna be just absolutely annihilating the roads. Not that that's actually a thing in this game, but, you know, with the...
Choo-choo-choo-choo.
I know I hit the Dang, I couldn't see it there.
Choo-choo.
There we go.
Choo-choo, choo-choo.
Okay, not the chained ones, but the all-terrain tires. Or the mud tires, either one. Ooh.
Choo-choo.
Yeah, I think we want some big chunky mud tires.
Choo-choo.
Those ones.
Oh look, another resubscriber.
Thank you very much, Harry Manlet, for the 2-month subscription. And thank you to Mini Juicy Dragon for the 1-month
You
subscription.
have another subscriber.
Choo-choo. Choo-choo-choo. Choo-choo. Choo-choo-choo-choo.
Roads where we're going, we don't need roads. Tears them apart with chained tires.
Choo-choo.
What do I have in the covered part? Cheese? No, it's garbage and a bunch of treasures for Treasure Panda.
Choo-choo.
Chili's or Longhorn. This is for the birthday dinner. Oh, Longhorn is a Hacks. Longhorn is a steakhouse, and I would suggest Longhorn because steak. I want steak.
Choo-choo.
Do I like lemonade or strawberry lemonade? Ah, just regular lemonade. A little surprised I didn't jump into Pal World. I played it yesterday. I played Pal World yesterday, and I'm not a huge fan of it. And that's nothing wrong with the game specifically. It's just not my kind of game. I played a bit of it. It reminded me too much of Ark, and I didn't really like Ark. I don't really like survival crafting games, so it didn't really do anything for me. Like, I played it for about 2 hours, and it never once, like, grabbed me. The only thing that really grabbed me about Pal World is that all of the little friends in the game are very cute. And I like all the little pals because I think they're adorable. But yeah, it wasn't doing anything for me.
Choo-choo-choo-choo.
Treasure Panda has actually been playing it for, well, like 12 hours. That's why he's got really dark circles around his eyes. Oh, come on, TP.
Choo-choo-choo-choo-choo. Choo-choo-choo. Choo-choo-choo.
Alright, let's see here. We need to go... I need to route plan again, because I did not actually do that this time. I just kind of remembered where I was going. And route planning is important. What do I think of the Far Cry series? I think they are interesting, and I thought the first one... Not the first Far Cry game where they actually... Oh. This bridge isn't done. How did I forget about this bridge? Shit, we're actually gonna have to fix that. I'm gonna have to do that before anything. Alright, well, we'll have to fix the bridge. We'll leave the Shishiga parked here, I guess. Show task, accept, start tracking. Alright.
Choo-choo, choo-choo-choo.
Yeah, we're gonna have to actually complete this bridge before we can properly deliver stuff.
Choo-choo.
Oh, you know what? We should park this not on mud so that it can actually get out.
Choo-choo-choo.
Great. We'll just park it right here.
Choo-choo.
And we can remove all of those, because we're going to need a different vehicle. And now we can use the Zetros.
Choo-choo-choo-choo.
Alright, there was an opening right there, and I drove through the chain link fence. It's fine, I'm not paying for the chain link fence. It's not my fence, I don't care. So we need wooden planks. So we can either go there and get them, or I can try to get across the river and get this trailer. Actually,
Choo-choo.
don't know why I didn't just look at the map earlier. There's a trailer right here that has wooden plank. Are those wooden planks? Those are wooden planks. It has wooden planks on it, so we're just gonna do this.
Choo-choo.
We're gonna use our treasure panda brain
Choo-choo-choo-choo.
to scavenge
Choo-choo.
for the resources we need.
Woo! Choo-choo.
Because we're smart.
Choo-choo.
Can you hire TP to move your stuff? I don't know if you'd want Treasure Panda to move your stuff, to be completely honest.
Choo-choo-choo-choo-choo.
I'm not saying you'd be bad at it. You're just like, you're raccoon size.
Choo-choo.
Do you really think you could carry a 5x5 Calax TP?
Choo-choo-choo.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Yes, you can move an entire garbage can, but it's like over short distances. I don't know if you want to try to put a Calax into someone's moving truck.
Choo-choo-choo.
You could, I suppose you could probably hire Treasure Panda to move it once it's in the truck, but getting it into the truck would be probably the biggest problem. Do it, or have Larry do it, it would be funny. Ooh. That might even be a worse idea. I feel like Larry would just come over and then just, like, there would be Cheeto dust all over all of your stuff. He would just steal all your manga if you have any. He definitely would not put the DVDs back where they were supposed to go.
Choo-choo-choo-choo. Choo-choo-choo-choo-choo.
And he would drink all your booze. Yes, thank you, Treasure Panda. You helped me move all my stuff. I only lost 3 spark plugs and all your 10mm sockets. You know, it's not a bad trade-off.
Choo-choo. Choo-choo-choo.
Yeah, Uncle Larry would absolutely fall asleep in your chair. You have the other kind of manga, if you know what I mean. Anime?
Choo-choo-choo. Choo-choo-choo-choo-choo.
4-panel manga. Do I believe that Treasure Panda is a trustworthy of being an accountant and managing your income?
Choo-choo-choo-choo.
He says absolutely not. He doesn't want to do accounting. Treasure Panda has not done taxes in years.
Choo-choo-choo-choo.
I mean, he's a raccoon, so he doesn't really have to do taxes, you know. The other kind of manga. Do you mean just like comic books? I think he means comic books. Whoop.
Choo-choo.
I know, we're being careful. Oh, we're actually like... Well, we were pretty close, but we're like also kind of far off. So we'll just pull forward just a little bit.
Choo-choo.
Attach trailer. And then we'll just go deliver it. And honestly, driving across the river, I don't know. TP, what do you think? Do you think we just go back the way we came across the river, or do you think we go this way and just take the road?
Choo-choo-choo-choo-choo-choo-choo.
He says, cock the wagon, ford the river, so that's what we're doing. Cock the wagon, ford the river.
Choo-choo-choo-choo-choo-choo-choo-choo-choo-choo. Choo-choo-choo-choo-choo-choo-choo-choo. Choo-choo-choo-choo-choo-choo-choo. Choo-choo-choo-choo-choo-choo-choo. Choo-choo-choo-choo-choo-choo-choo-choo. Choo-choo.
That was his cock the wagon, ford the river singing.
Choo-choo.
Shishiga, LOL. That is the name of this vehicle. Why is that funny? Why is Shishiga funny? Does it mean something that I'm unaware of, that I should probably know about?
Choo-choo.
Alright. Cock the wagon, ford the river. When did I become a boomer who's into driving sims? When I was... how old was I in 1998? When I was 13 years old and I played, sim racing for the first time. There was a game... What the hell was the name of it? Sim Cars? It was a part of the Sim City series that was a driving game. Anyway.
Choo-choo-choo.
I freaking love playing like driving games and delivery games. You know, TP, I'm beginning to think this might not have been the best idea.
Choo-choo-choo-choo. Choo-choo-choo-choo.
Streets of Sim City, that was the name of the game. I think.
Choo-choo.
It was not a very good game, but...
Choo-choo.
That is the name given in Russia for the Gaz 66. Oh, okay. Why am I so cool? I very, very heavily disagree with that. I don't think I'm cool at all.
Choo-choo.
Hey, TP?
Choo-choo.
I'm gonna just like cut through the...
Choo-choo-choo.
Alright, we're gonna cut through.
Choo-choo-choo. Choo-choo-choo-choo.
Think of the interns that have to set those up again? Oh man, this is a blue collar area. There aren't gonna be any interns.
Choo-choo-choo. Choo-choo. Choo.
And he turned on emote only chat as he left. Yeah, also, people get paid good money to set up fences, so I'm a job creator. Technically, Treasure Panda is the job creator. He's the one that drove through the fence, not me. And now, we just gotta drop this trailer off, because I'm not bringing this trailer with me, and it costs money. We're also gonna take this 35-mile-an-hour road sign with us. It is coming with us. Oh! Never mind, no it isn't. It's gone. And sell the trailer. As soon as I find where it is. There it is. Great. All right. Route planning. Stop forgetting the route planning, Zach. Otherwise, you will get lost. You know you will. Don't deny it. You will get lost. Even though you've driven this map like 10,000 times, you will get lost. And then you'll be like, oh shit, I got lost again. Why didn't I do route planning? I can't believe I got lost again. Change suspension mode. Away we go. I really like this truck in this game. This is a modded truck. I do really like this one. But there is absolutely no way this vehicle would be in Michigan. Which is what this map is. Like, I don't know how you would get a Soviet four-wheel drive truck from the 60s here. You know, somebody has to have done it. I feel like you probably wouldn't see one here. It's like seeing a VW Elitis? I don't know how to pronounce I don't know the correct way to pronounce the name of it, but it's a really cool Volkswagen military vehicle that, if I recall correctly, is the basis for the Audi Quattro? They're really cool, and, like, I want one so frickin' bad, but it's one of those things I'll never be able to get one. Also, finding parts for it would just be hell. There's a lot of vehicles that I really, really want, but it would be prohibitively expensive to try to get one, and then finding parts to keep it running would also be just an absolute challenge. Maybe if I had, like, a machine shop and I could make all my own parts, I might do that, but... Completely unrelated, I saw a video today of the newest Toyota K trucks in Japan, and I fucking want one. And it makes me really sad that those are never going to come to the US. Well, in 25 years, maybe I'll be able to get one in the US. But then I'll be... like 60-something, so, you know... Anyway. Truck. Go gadget. Go gadget, change suspension mode.
You have another subscriber.
Thank you very much, Christex. Christex. We'll just go with Christex. Thank you very much, Christex, for the 1-month subscription. I really appreciate it, man. Honk. If I want a Toyota, get a Hilux. I mean, I would, but again, I live in the United States, so I can't really get one. I can get one if I get one that is older than 25 years old and I import it. But then I'm paying like $20,000 for what is technically an antique vehicle. And that's a lot of money for kind of not great. It's It's paying a lot of money for something that I wouldn't necessarily want to pay a lot of money for. I'm not like a huge Toyota Hilux fanboy, so, you know, I think they're cool, but how's the missus? She is doing well. Let's see. Repair! And then we are going to repair... Well, we got 4 of the wheels repaired. Repair the gas tank. Yeah, I have one more... I can fix one more wheel out of them. We'll just leave it with 4 out of 6 wheels repaired. We'll just do that. The Tacoma close enough? Not really, because the Tacoma's kind of big. I know my way around an engine. I know enough to be dangerous. I can kind of fix things. I know enough to do general repairs, and I know enough to do like what I like to jokingly refer to as battle damage assessment and repair. So I can like fix stuff enough to get it back to somewhere where people can fix it even more. Do you guys want to hear about one of the funniest fixes that I've ever done to a vehicle? I'm sure you do, but I'll ask anyway. Refuel. There we go. So at least it will pull a little bit of its own weight. Alright, and then we need to do more route planning to get ourselves back. Great. So, okay, so at one point, I've owned a lot of cars. If you watched, there was a video that Mike did where I was talking about all the different cars I've owned. I've owned a lot of different cars, and it's primarily because I would buy a car for like $2,000 and drive it until it would not function anymore, and then basically sell it for scrap and then buy another $2,000 car and drive it until it wouldn't function anymore and then sell it for scrap. I would just kind of just do that over and over again. Didn't I live in one of them at one point? I don't think so. Anyway. At one point, I bought a Toyota Camry. It was like a 2000 or 2001 Toyota Camry. And this was in like 2017, 2018. It was decently old. And what happened to it is I drove it to work, and when I got to work, I went to put the car into reverse to back into a parking space. The Camry I didn't kill. I just broke something on it.
So many gifted subscriptions. You must really hate money.
Thank you very much, Gulag, for gaming. I really appreciate it, man. We're gonna have to pull forward and then winch the truck out. Gotta do this kind of like leapfrogging thing sometimes. Oh, yeah, I did briefly live in a moving van. I'm sorry. I thought you were talking about, like, the cars I lived in. Yeah, it was a moving van. And it was for, like, a week at the absolute maximum. Anyway, so I went to pull into this parking space. I put the car into reverse, and basically, this one was a automatic transmission. The cable that connected the shift lever to the transmission snapped at the transmission. Here, I'll show you. We'll do a quick drawing with Zach stream. Hang on. We'll do a quick drawing with Zach. Would I live in an M4 Sherman? I don't feel like there would be enough room in an M4 Sherman. Alright, we'll do a quick drawing with Zach. So, basically, inside the car, we're gonna draw, this is, you guys are gonna be in awe of my drawing prowess. So inside the car, you have the shifter lever. And then there was a little cable that went from the shifter lever all the way up here to the transmission, which was under the engine. This thing's got a word. I know this is a Camry, but for the purposes of this drawing, this Camry's got like a big old fucking like race car header on it. Like one of those, anyway. The way the cable was connected to the transmission, there was, at the end of the cable, there was basically like this is the bracket where the cable would terminate, and then the cable would stick out of here. So the sleeve of the cable doesn't move. Here's the sleeve of the cable. And then here's the bracket attaching it to whatever. At the end of the cable, there was a thing like this that had a nut in the end of it, right? This is all of this thing is made out of plastic. This is made out of metal. Basically, the way they attached the nut to the end of the cable was it was just a piece of plastic that was molded over the cable. So when this snapped, there's no way to attach it back to the cable. It's just broken. So what I had to do was this snapped, and I basically made, here's the end of the cable with a broken thing like this on it. And then on the transmission, there was a little arm like this. And when you pushed it this way, it would shift through what gear you were going through. So when you push the cable forwards and backwards, it would select whether it was in park, drive, reverse, blah, 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 blah. So what I did is I made a fucking thing out of zip ties and duct tape and just taped the entire thing together. Because it broke when I shifted, it snapped when I tried to shift into reverse. I had to pull the parking brake, get out of the car, because it's still in gear. Pull the parking brake, get out of the car, open the hood, and then reach down into the engine past the fan belt and lift up on the part of the transmission to make it shift into park. So then I had to like hodgepodge this series of zip ties together to kind of like, I think what I did is I pulled the cable to where the arm was. So like there's the cable. Here is the little arm. And then I just basically like zip tie, zip tie, zip tie, zip tie, and then just duct tape the entire thing to hell. Just to hold it together literally long enough to get back to an actual garage, or get back to my house so that I could repair it. And then in order to remove this cable, you had to basically disassemble the entire interior of the vehicle. It was a huge pain in the ass, but I fixed it. Anyway, yeah, I did this whole goofy thing where it was just zip ties and duct tape to hell and back just to be able to get it back to my house. Go, truck, go. Yeah, I used to joke while I was in the military, duct tape and zip ties hold the industrial world together. I used to joke while I was in the military that if If something was broken and you could not fix it with duct tape, zip ties, and lacing wire, then you couldn't fix it. Also, you can add JB Weld to that list. JB Weld will fix most things as well. What's the best faction to join in Skyrim, in my opinion? None of them. The Imperial Legion. Thank you very much, Johnny Peck from Brazil. Oh.
Choo-choo.
Hello, Treasure Panda. Yeah, I know enough about mechanical. I'm mechanically inclined enough to fix temporarily most things on vehicles. I can kind of jerry-rig it all together to make it work, at least for a little bit.
Choo-choo. Choo-choo-choo-choo.
What is my favorite caliber? Only 9mm, maybe 12 gauge. Can we hear an Iraq story? That's kind of a rude thing to ask. Like a combat veteran, at least in my opinion, anyway.
Choo-choo. 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 Choo-choo.
That's right, Treasure Panda. Why are we... Oh, no, I know why we're towing this all the way back.
Choo-choo. Choo. Choo-choo. Choo-choo.
Treasure Panda, why is the flap on the back of this truck just, like, wide open?
Choo-choo.
I mean, are you worried about losing anything through the back?
Choo-choo.
Why am I towing Optimus Prime? Because he's broken and needs to be fixed. Am I a VTuber now? I don't think so.
Choo-choo. 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 Choo-choo.
Yeah, Treasure Panda is just a mascot.
Choo-choo. Choo-choo.
He appears occasionally. I'm gonna be a unique VTuber, a Zactuber. I would be a ZTuber. Why raccoons? Because I like raccoons. But you can read more about Treasure Panda in the frequently asked questions.
Choo.
Does kind of sound like some alien shit. Do you know where VTuber comes from? Do you know who the first VTuber was?
Choo.
No, it wasn't Snuffy, Treasure Panda. Do you guys know who the first VTuber was?
Oh goodness, so many gifted subscriptions. You must really hate money.
Choo. 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 Choo.
Thank you very much, Gulag4Gaming, for the 5 community gift subs. The first VTuber was Kazuna I. VTuber stands for Virtual YouTuber. So I do think it's kind of funny when VTubers like don't actually put any videos on YouTube, because it's like it's in your name. You're supposed to be doing that. But anyway, yeah, it was Kazuna I was the first VTuber.
Choo.
Does Treasure Panda own a gun? No, he doesn't.
Choo.
What do you mean not that I know of?
Choo.
You might have a whole armory back there, I don't know. Thank you very much for the kind words, Gulag4Gaming. Glad that you were able to find a job that you enjoy.
Choo.
At least I hope you enjoy it. Yay, truck!
Choo.
Alright, now what am I gonna do? I mean, there's all kinds of stuff I can do. Could do this Lost Bags mission. I think I need a crane for that. So we need...
Choo.
Yeah, that'll probably work. Great.
Choo.
Okay, careful there.
Choo.
Did I know Megatron originally transformed into a Walther P-38? I think I did know that, yeah. What is this game about? You drive trucks. Pretty much it.
Choo. Choo.
Treasure Panda would not have illegal firearms. Larry, on the other hand, Larry probably would. I've seen that use a musket for home defense meme. Yes, I have. I've seen it. How's the weather down there in America? I mean, it's weather. Would I be interested in monster cooking? I'm not familiar with it. I'd have to look into it.
Ooh, choo-choo. 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 Ooh, choo-choo. Choo-choo. Choo. Choo. Ooh, choo-choo. Choo-choo-choo-choo.
What is in the glove box? What the hell do you mean, what's in the glove box? There's no glove box on this vehicle.
Choo-choo. Ooh, choo-choo, 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 choo-choo.
Maybe there is a glove box and I just don't know where it is.
Choo-choo, ooh, choo-choo. Choo-choo, ooh, choo-choo, choo-choo, choo-choo.
What?
Choo-choo, choo-choo, choo-choo. Choo-choo, choo-choo, choo-choo.
Alright, we're dropping Treasure Panda off here.
Choo-choo.
He saw the garbage cans and, you know, he had to have them. Does the owl have a name? I don't think so. Owlina's a cute name, though. Yeah, Treasure Panda heard the call of the cans and he had to leave. Can't say I blame him. Why is it called a glove box anyhow? Because you used to put your driving gloves in there. I've also heard it called a map compartment. But, yeah, it's called the glove box because you used to put your driving gloves in there, because most cars used to be basically just fucking open top things. So you had a little box that you would put your driving gloves in there, because your car didn't have a roof to it, so it got cold. Why would you use gloves to drive? One, it gives you more grip, and two, it gets cold. If you drive a Model T around in the winter, you will understand why driving gloves need to be a thing. It gets colder, it gets hot. Yes, that is also true. It does also get hot inside of those vehicles. Get an all-black car with an all-black interior and then leave it parked outside in the sun in the summer, and then try to touch anything without gloves on. That is also why you have a glove box. Yeah, now people just put whatever in those things. I usually keep some compressed gauze, tourniquet, some chest seals, insurance information, registration. Gloves. I do actually keep gloves in my glove box, believe it or not. If you're driving around a Model T, you're either driving it for historical purposes or somehow made your own Model T. Yes. Also, how is the Model T legal to own or legal to drive on roads in this country, but K trucks are not? And again, that's only certain states, so. All right. Show task, accept, start tracking. We need to deliver cement. And yep, okay, I was right. You do need a crane for this. So the first one we're gonna get, I guess we'll just get this one because it's right here. Because politics and import rights, yeah. I just want a K truck, damn it. They're fun. This game reminds you of your uncle who was a truck driver for many years before he retired around a decade ago. That's nice. Do I know how long the roulette cooldown is? I actually do not. I would have to look that up. Yeah, you can get K trucks in the United States, but again, they have to be older than 25 years old, and then some states will not let you register them. For, I don't know why, just because they decided that they don't want people to have them or drive them in their state. A lot of vehicle things like that come down to specifically how the state views it. Some states don't care, but then other states, like, lose their mind. If I could modify any truck in this game to be a mobile home, which one would it be and why? I don't know, because I can't remember which ones are in the base game that I would actually want to use. This one would be cool. Alright. Activate anchors. Didn't activate parking brake. There we go, parking brake, and now... crane mode. Is that lifting or... there we go, there we go. I wasn't actually lifting. Is this like just straight up too heavy to lift? Hey, there we go. Do I have a favorite Mauser rifle? Probably the Gewehr 98. Not the Carabiner 98, the Gewehr 98. Get into the truck bed, you goober. There we go. And then we just pack cargo, restore crane. Lovely! And we're on our way. I've seen the Kentucky Ballistics episode where he loaded his shotgun with candy rounds. I have not. I don't really follow Kentucky Ballistics very closely. I watch his stuff occasionally. And I haven't seen that one specifically, but that would be kind of funny. What are marksman rifles? If you're talking about like a DMR, a designated marksman rifle, a DMR is this thing that exists in between a sniper rifle and a standard infantry rifle. So the DMR is what you give the guy in your squad that's a really good shot. You give him a DMR so he has a rifle that's slightly more accurate than the standard infantry rifle, but not a full-blown sniper rifle. So that's what I'm assuming you're talking about a DMR when you say marksman rifle. That's what a DMR is. The M1 Garand would be a DMR. No, M1 Garand is a standard infantry rifle. The M1 Garand with the optic attached to it, like the scope attached to it, that would be considered a DMR. Is it a good idea to buy an M1 Garand from the civilian marksmanship program for a first rifle? I don't see why not. I've always found it kind of difficult to navigate the CMP's website, though, because it was designed by a bunch of boomers who, truth be told, would rather keep all the M1 Garands to themselves than actually sell them to anybody. At least, that's just my opinion. Worst reload of all time, what is it? Any muzzleloader. I'm gonna go with the Lamat revolver probably has the worst reload of all time. Do I watch Brandon Herrera? Not really. I really don't. Honestly, I really don't watch many gun tubers. I also hate the phrase gun tuber. Yeah, I really don't watch many. I watch Forgotten Weapons. I watch TFB TV, and those are pretty much the only two that I really watch on any regular basis. So. If I could, would I buy one of those early prototype axe guns? Nah. We gonna start moving up at any point? Why is this not moving? What channels on YouTube do I regularly watch? I'd have to go through my subscriber list. So I watch, there's a channel called Factory Monster that basically it's just like, if you ever watch how it's made, it's a very similar thing, only there's no actual, like, voiceover talking. It's just all done entirely through subtitles, and it's pretty funny, the way they do their subtitles. So I like that one. I watch Techmoan is another one that I watch on a regular basis. Technology Connections is another one. RC Test Flight is a really good channel. I really like their stuff, or his stuff. Come on. Lift. Lift. Lift, please. Lift, please. Lift. I know that there's no way in hell you're actually that heavy. There we go. Any chance of doing an AUG cleaning video on my channel like I did for the P90? Not currently, because I don't own an AUG anymore. I sold my AUG. Nope, not remove cargo. Pack cargo. Thank you. I sold my AUG specifically because I want a very, very specific AUG, and I cannot find it. The one I want is the STG-77 commemorative, which you basically cannot find anymore. And I didn't particularly like the one that I had, and I sold it to someone who I knew would really like it and appreciate it. Also, I bought the Springfield Hellion, which is a stupid name. I hate that name. I bought the Springfield Hellion, which I really, really like. And I was like, yeah, I'm just going to use this instead of the AUG. If I'm going to use a bullpup, I'm going to use this thing. So, I don't own the AUG anymore. I might get one at some point in the future. I specifically want one that takes AUG mags, because the one I had took AR mags. So. Also, to be completely honest, there's not really a whole lot to the inside of an AUG. It's kind of ridiculous. But yeah, I really like the Springfield Hellion / VHS K2. I love the VHS rifle. That thing is great. Anyone that tells you that the Springfield Hellion / VHS rifle is a piece of crap does not know what the fuck they're talking about. Is there any difference between using AUG or AR mags? Yeah, the AUG uses proprietary magazines. Thank you very much, 2020 Communism, for the 5 gifted subs. I really appreciate it, man. Yeah, the AUG uses its own proprietary magazines that are like these waffle pattern magazines that are completely translucent. They're really cool. It is our subscription. Would I ever play the Yakuza / Like a Dragon games? Maybe, like, with the new one that's coming out looks interesting to me, and I might actually want to try it, but, like, dude, those games are so long. And I barely have the attention span to get through a day of just being alive, so, like, I want to try playing the Yakuza games, but man, I don't even know where to start playing them, and I don't know if I have the attention span for them. Are Mike and I going to try Fallout London? Yes, we are. I'm actually looking forward to Fallout London. Yeah, Fallout London looks really cool. I'm looking forward to giving it a try. I'm excited to play a Fallout game that doesn't fucking involve Vault Tech or the Enclave or the Brotherhood of Steel or the NCR. Do I still play the Long Dark? Occasionally, yeah. Oh, I probably did not need to lift it this high. So my opinion of the XM29 OICW, do I think it could have been better than the XM7? I absolutely do not think it could have been better than the XM7. The objective individual combat weapon succeeded in making a standard issue assault rifle weigh like 30 goddamn pounds and attaching a digital grenade launcher to it that nobody... Do you think any grunt is going to be able to figure out how to change the settings on where your grenade impacts, and then they're like, oh, everybody's gonna get one of these things? Are you fucking kidding me? Dude, they're gonna rip the gun off the OICW the moment they get a chance and throw the grenade launcher away, because most of them are not gonna be able to figure out how to use it. I'm very opinionated about the OICW. I think it was a massive waste of resources and money. when literally all you had to do was just give the soldier a gun with an optic on it. That's it. It was such a stupid idea. In, like, personal opinion, I also think the XM8 would have been an amazing firearm. I think the XM8 would have been great. The problem was, Congress really didn't like the fact that the Army basically just was going to adopt it without doing a long, drawn-out, decade-fucking-long trial of a bunch of different weapons that they weren't going to adopt anyway because they already had one in mind. So... do I have a favorite Navy ship? I do not. Restore crane. Oh, yeah, I don't like Tarkov. So I'm sorry to break it to you. I'm not a fan of Tarkov. I've heard that the recent update made it a lot better, but I also kind of don't really like the fact that you could have played Tarkov since the very beginning, and then when they do an update, they're like, oh, by the way, all of this stuff that you spent all of this time getting, you don't have any of it anymore. Thanks for playing our game. I hope you had fun. Now go find all that shit again. I don't like that. I don't like when any game is a looter shooter and then they're like, oh, by the way, all of this stuff that you got, you don't get it anymore. We're taking it away from you. So. Oh, they added the Sig Spear. That's kind of neat. I will admit that there's, like, cool guns in Tarkov. I like the weapon modification. I think that's cool as hell. But, like, yeah, I don't particularly... I did not enjoy playing it. I heard the shit about Ubisoft saying people need to get comfortable with people not owning, or with not owning the games you buy. Ubisoft needs to get comfortable with people not buying their fucking shitty games then. And this is probably going to make some people mad, but what's the last good game that Ubisoft fucking made? I can't think of one. Oh, fuck, they did make Rainbow Six Vegas. God damn it. That game was actually fun. But that game also came out like fucking over a decade ago, so whatever. There we go. Ooh, emote-only chat. Beep boop. I like emote-only chat. I know chat hates emote-only chat, but I like emote-only chat. What is... oh, did someone ask what the goal of this game is? The goal of this game is basically drive trucks, and there is like little submissions. There is, like, little submissions you do, like this one that I'm doing right now, where you have to pick up a bunch of this stuff and deliver it to places. But yeah, it's basically just delivery game. Alright, unpack cargo, pack cargo, treasure panda, choo-choo, restore crane. Yeah, I don't know what the deal with Ubisoft's CEO is, but it's a whole lot of corporate greed going. There's, you know, honestly, there's just a whole lot of corporate greed going on in the gaming industry. There's a lot of it.
Choo-choo.
I mean, remember when Ubisoft put commercials into the fucking loading screen in between, or when you open a map? When that came, that was before the,
Pull up another resubscriber.
Thank you very much, Robo Nubatron, for the 2 months. I like your name, Robo Nubatron. That's a fun name. I don't know if anyone remembers, but Ubisoft put into one of their fucking Assassin's Creed games, I think. You would open the map, and when you open the map, it would put a loading screen that ran an advertisement for a different game in the game that you're currently playing. I know, it's fucking stupid. They put that in there, and I remember seeing that and just being like, yeah, I'm not playing Ubisoft games anymore. I'm not buying their products. So yeah, if Ubisoft wants people to get used to not owning the games that that they paid money for, then Ubisoft should get used to people not buying their fucking shitty games. I know, it's a very strong opinion, but still an opinion. Remember when EA was like the worst game company ever? I'm not saying they're better, but you remember when EA was shit in September? It's okay, I'll stop. I'm sorry.
Choo.
Mission completed!
Choo-choo.
You have another subscriber.
That's basically what you do in this game. Thank you very much, Sinocall32, for the Prime subscription. I really appreciate it. K-Goblin, I like the little spinning bird emote. That little spinning bird is adorable. I love him. He just spins in circles. I need more emotes. I need to get some fun emotes.
Choo-choo.
Alright, let's see. What else could we do? We could do repair the truck. I mean, we're right here, so we could at least start it. Or we could do lost trailer. Why don't we do repair the truck? We'll go start repair the truck.
Choo-choo.
You'll get to drive a repair truck again, Treasure Panda.
Choo-choo. Choo-choo-choo-choo. Choo-choo.
Oh, okay, we'll do that view.
Choo. 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 Choo.
Okay, stop.
Choo. 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 Ooh, choo.
Yes, there is a tiny owl on the dashboard.
Choo. Choo. Choo.
Vote for Larry pole dancing emote. That would be fucking funny. I wonder if I could get that done. That would be pretty goddamn hilarious. I'm not gonna lie.
Choo.
Ooh. Seen that RoboCop game? Yeah. It looks neat. Spinning bird is called BB. I like BB. Alright, so we need to repair the truck.
Choo.
Well, why don't... Here's what I think we should do. I think
Choo.
we should... We'll keep this mission active, so I know that I just need to repair it. So we'll come back with a repair truck, but we will
Choo-choo.
Head back this way.
Choo-choo.
Maybe Larry can spin like that BB bird. That would be kind of fun.
Choo-choo.
We'll go this way, we'll pick up the trailer, and then we'll drop the trailer off there.
Choo-choo.
Have I seen those blue-legged birds called booby? I have seen boobies. They're fun. Both the bird and the bird. The bird. The booby. Yep.
Choo-choo.
What is Treasure Panda's favorite gun? It's difficult for Treasure Panda to operate most firearms
Choo-choo.
because they're relatively big for him. But he does have a certain affinity for the Beretta 3032, for the Beretta 3032 Tomcat.
Choo-choo.
And he also likes the M240LW, specifically when it's mounted on one of the really lightweight tripods. I have to set it up for him, but yeah, he likes that one.
Choo-choo.
Means he can lay down fields of suppressive fire.
Choo-choo.
Also, Beretta is going to be coming out with a new version of the Tomcat. It's like the Beretta 32X, I think. I just saw a video about it today. They were talking about it at SHOT Show. It looks really cool.
Choo-choo.
Oh yeah, somebody asked earlier if I had any thoughts about the Scorpion submachine, the Scorpion Evo 3. Those are cool. It's a really good, like, relatively inexpensive blowback 9mm submachine gun. They're neat. I like those. I used to own one. I might get another one at some point. See, I had one.
Choo-choo.
I had one, Treasure Panda. And then I got a civilian version of the MP5. I got the SP5. So I sold it because I was like, oh, well, I have the SP5, so what do I want this thing for anymore? And I maybe shouldn't have done that. It's fine. I'll get another one at some point.
Choo-choo.
Probably answered this before, but what is my Grail gun? I have a few different ones. They're all... One of them was the Mark 23 SOCOM, which I own one now, which is great. It, like, that was one of the guns that I wanted forever.
Choo-choo.
But one of them is a Mauser C96 in 9mm, so like the Red 9. That's one of my Grail guns. Another one is like the Borchardt C93. That's something that I'll never be able to get one of, but it'd be really cool if I could. If you find one on Gunbroker, don't tell me about it. It's fine. I probably already know that it exists, and I don't want to pay $30,000 for a pistol. Let's see. What are some more Grail guns? Yeah, I don't need you guys adding me every time you see one on Gunbroker. What are some more Grail guns? A FAMAS would be cool, but again, that's never gonna happen. There's some more Grail guns. Like an MP5 SD, that would be pretty cool. 5.7, no, I own a 5.7, actually. That wasn't on my list of Grail guns, but it was one that I would have liked to have gotten if I could get it. What are some other Grail guns for me? Actually, Treasure Panda, you're partially right. I'm not an AK guy. I don't really like AKs that much. I think they're cool, but I'm not like, oh my god, I have to have an AK. Palmetto is coming out with the only AK that I really want. Which is, I want a Krinkov. So I want an AKS-74. but I want it in 5.56. So that's... They're coming out with one of the guns that I really want. Again, not a Grail gun, but I want one. Oh, I want an M79. An M79 is one of the Grail guns, is one of my Grail guns. So like the bloop tube, you know, the fucking grenade rifle from Fallout New Vegas. I want one of those really bad. I will... Yeah, I'll never be able to get one because they're prohibitively expensive, but I want an M79. That's another Grail gun. AK in 5.56 is like a pit bull with no nuts. Dude, are you aware of how small 5.45 by 39 is? It's like 5.45 by 39 is like 5.56, but with no nuts. I say that knowing full well that 5.45 is still a completely viable cartridge, but, you know, whatever. Yeah, and that's what the Krinkov is normally in, is in 5.45 by 39. So I want one of those, I just don't want to pay for 5.45 ammo, because it's way too expensive. So that's why I want one in 5.56, because it's, you know...
Choo-choo. Choo-choo. Choo-choo.
Would I ever play Cult of the Lamb with Twitch integration? I don't know. I played a bit of Cult of the Lamb. I had my fun with it. I'm kind of done with it.
Choo-choo.
Do I know about the update? I do know about the update, yes. They added sex.
Choo-choo-choo-choo.
Yeah, I know. It's... People made a really big deal about that, which was kind of funny. Am I gonna play the Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater remake? Probably, yeah. Like, one, fuck Konami, but two, I do want to play it. So, we'll see. I am excited that they're going to be releasing Metal Gear Solid 4 as part 2 of the Metal Gear Solid Master Collection, I think it's called. Because like now you'll actually be able to play Metal Gear Solid 4. So that'll be nice.
Choo-choo-choo-choo-choo.
Thank you for stopping by, Treasure Panda. They said 60 FPS, but it's 30. It's time for another one of Zach's hot takes. I don't care if the game is in 30 FPS. It doesn't matter. 30 FPS is fine. I'm out of the loop on Konami. What do they do? They're just a shitty company. They basically stopped making all video games to just only make, like, pachinko machines, and then decided they wanted more money, so now they're making video games again. I think the big thing that everybody was really mad about was, one, the complete cancellation of the PT demo / Silent Hill, and two, they like fucked over Kojima, but you know, whatever. Basically, what I'm saying is Kojima was not an innocent victim in that. Kojima does not have he's not like this perfect little innocent boy. Anyway. Metal Gear Solid 5 is like half finished. Yeah, it is. Kojima's kind of a dick. I agree with you. I think he is kind of a dick. Well, no, maybe I shouldn't say that. He's not kind of a dick. He's an artistic director. So that means that, yes, he is by definition kind of an asshole. because he's an artistic director. He has a very specific vision in mind, and if you are not a part of that vision, then you get cut from the project. So, yeah. Yes, Konami fucked over Kojima, but again, he was not like... He was not an innocent fucking passerby in that whole thing, and then they just, like, absolutely fucked him over for no reason. For example, see the fact that David Hayter is not in Metal Gear Solid 5, and that they didn't even talk to him about it. The person that is the voice of Solid Snake was not in... Or the person that is the voice of Solid Snake and Big Boss was not in Metal Gear Solid 5, and they never once even tried to talk to him. They were just like, no, we're just doing fucking whatever his name. I can't remember what his name is. We're just doing him. Because he's a star, and I want him in my game, so... Yeah, we're putting Kiefer Sutherland in the game, and that's what we're doing. Oh, I can't pull this trailer. Shit. Alright, here, we'll do this. No, I can't. I actually can't do that. I have to bring a vehicle that can pull the scout trailer. Shit! He got Kiefer Sutherland and gave him 15 minutes of dialogue. Oh, that's fucking true, though. That is fucking true. He barely talks in that game. Who is worse, EA or... Oh, EA is definitely worse. I'm not saying that... I'm not like, oh, fuck Kojima, he's the worst person. No, he's... Kojima is not without his problems, but he's not... Yeah. Yeah, Kojima does not have the power to make, like, mass changes that fuck over the entire gaming industry, like EA does. And did do. I don't know if they've done anything bad lately, but... That's my opinion on Sam Lake. Dude makes... Sam Lake is like the epitome of a good, like, artistic director. Sam Lake makes some really cool games. He kind of just does what he wants to do in games. I'm glad he got to make the game that he wanted for Alan Wake 2. I hate to say it, but I didn't particularly enjoy Alan Wake 2. But yeah, Sam Lake is a good, like, game director. I love Control. I think Control is an amazing game. But yeah, I don't particularly... Woo! I don't particularly like Alan Wake 2, unfortunately. David Hayter also produced X-Men 2 and makes his own movies, so maybe they did have some ideas they'd agree with. From what I understand, when they were making Metal Gear Solid 5... One of the trailers came out that had David Hayter, or that had Kiefer Sutherland in it, and somebody like at David Hayter on Twitter, and they were like, "What do you think about this?" And he was like, "They didn't even talk to me." So, Alan Wake 2, you mean the John Wick game? In that he looks kind of like that, yeah, but God, that game does not play like John. If that game played like a John Wick game, I would really like it. I'm all for. I am all for a game being, like, a slow burn, but man, that game is... Alan Wake 2 is really, really, really slow. And I don't want to talk shit on that game, because it is actually a good game, I do not enjoy it as much as I wanted to. the one of the problems I had with Alan Wake 2 is that like when you're playing as well, you know, no, the problem persists for both characters. It persists for both Alan Wake and Saga, who I think has the problem with both those characters is you see like the shadow people just kind of like lazily stand around, and there is zero indication whether or not they are whether the shadow person is just an ambient part of the game or is an enemy that will immediately try to hit you. So you basically have to shine your flashlight at every single shadow thing you see, which means that you're then out of flashlight batteries. So yeah, you end up burning resources for absolutely no reason whatsoever. I think that's intentional. I don't like it. So then if you don't shine your flashlight at anything, you'll be walking around and then one dude out of a crowd of like 20 people will just like hit you with something because the dodge mechanic is basically... The dodge mechanic is non-existent in that game. There is a dodge mechanic, it doesn't fucking work. Anyway. Yeah, I wish I liked Alan Wake 2 more. I'm just not really, I don't like it as much as I like Control. That's my opinion on Death Stranding. I love Death Stranding. That game's great. Ooh. Yeah, Death Stranding is a really fun game. But I also like games like Death Stranding and obviously like this game. Opinion on HLA? I don't know what that is. Ooh, goodness. Sorry, tree. Oh, Half-Life Alyx? I've never played it. My opinion on Half-Life Alyx is if you wanted to make something that was the, I guess, spiritual sequel to two of the greatest first-person shooter games that have ever been made, maybe you shouldn't have put it behind a, let's just say at the minimum, $300 paywall. So, I cannot speak towards whether or not Half-Life Alyx is good. Because I've never played it. Because I don't want to buy at a minimum, $300 VR headset to play this game. And also, I don't even... Will it work on VR headsets other than the Valve Index? Because if it won't work on anything other than the Valve Index, that means that you have now made a game that's locked behind a $1,000 paywall. Which is like, fuck you. Works on pretty much any VR headset? Alright. People made a no VR mod for it. How does that work? Because I know you have to, like, grab stuff. You have to, like, use the little buttons to pick up things. So I'm not really sure how that works, but... Anyway, yeah, I would like to play Half-Life Alyx, but I'm not buying a VR headset to play it. So... Like, congratulations on making this technological achievement, but also fuck you for putting it behind a $300 paywall, you fucking asshole. Not you specifically, chat. I'm referring to whoever decided to make it only in VR. I mean, yes, it's $1,000 for the Valve Index, but I was referring to specifically the fact that you can get it to run on, you know... You can get it to run on most VR headsets. So... Oh, you know, I probably could have just dragged that trailer up there to fix this vehicle, now that I think about it, but... If I could pick only one Skyrim companion to stay, the rest have to never appear again in Skyrim, what would I pick? I don't know. I'm not the right person to ask for that question because I would get rid of every Skyrim companion. There would be no more Skyrim companions ever again. Because I don't like having companions. Oh, it'll be Septim Panda. Oh, yes. Septim Panda would be the correct one. All other companions gone, it's only Septim Panda. What about Janessa? Oh, yeah. Usually when I play games like Skyrim or Fallout, I just want to play them like... I don't want to have a companion following me around, so... Serana the vampire girl that everyone, like, has a massive boner for. I don't know what her name is. I know that my wife hates her. The vampire girl, anyway. Specifically because she's, like... Her personality is that she bitches about everything. It's hot outside. It's cold outside. It's too sunny. Why are we in this cave? I want to go back outside. It's cold out here. Why is it sunny? Let's go into a cave. It's musty in here. It's dark in here. I can't see in here. And then she doesn't ever actually talk about being a vampire. So. I can hear my wife in the other room. She heard me talking about Serana, and she's in the other room, just being like, "What the fuck is her problem?" I don't know. I've never played the game with Serana, so I have no idea what kind of a companion she is, but she's saying that Serana is this ancient vampire that has, like, all of this history and all of this lore that they could discuss in the Elder Scrolls games. They have all of this stuff that they could go over that would be really cool. But what her character boils down to is, Mommy and Daddy don't like each other, and they don't like me, and I don't like them, and it's hot outside. Why is it hot? I'm tired of being in the sun. So that's, yeah. She's like, I love Laura Bailey, but I fucking hate Serana. Goodness. Alright.
Choo-choo.
Hello, Treasure Panda. No, do not recover to the garage. We're trying to repair stuff.
Choo-choo.
Repair. Yay! Repaired. Great.
Choo-choo.
Now, the big question is, will I... Oh, no, I won't be able to tow it with this.
Choo-choo.
Alright, alright, alright. Recover the vehicle to the garage. Deploy the MPVA.
Choo-choo.
And now we need to go get the trailer that is down here.
Choo-choo.
There we go. Have TP or I plunged off a cliff yet? No, we have not. Fortunately.
Choo-choo. Choo-choo.
I know you could change that, TP. Please do not change that.
Choo-choo.
Because we're trying to complete missions.
Choo-choo.
Yes, I'm sure. TP, ease off the gas.
Choo.
TP.
Choo-choo. Choo. Choo-choo.
Oh my god.
Choo. Choo-choo.
Alright, well, we're plunging off a cliff now.
Shoo, 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 shoo.
Question for both Treasure Panda and Zach, what will be the one thing I have to load into a junk jet to shoot at raiders? Not for damage, but for disrespect. Ooh.
Shoo, shoo, ooh, shoo,
Treasure Panda, stop running over trees. I got a question to answer.
shoo, shoo, choo, choo, choo,
What do you load into a junk jet to shoot at raiders?
choo, choo.
No, not for damage, to disrespect them the most.
Ooh, choo, choo.
Yeah, I know, right? Hmm.
Choo, choo.
I'm thinking.
Choo, 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 choo.
I think it's gonna be, for me, it's gonna be books, but like what would be considered like high literature. So like Hemingway or like Shakespeare, stuff like that. Just as a fuck you on multiple levels for a dictionary or a thesaurus, because so it's a fuck you as like, one, you can't read, but also two, have some fucking literature, asshole. Yeah, I think maybe that. Treasure Panda, what would you load into it?
Choo, choo, choo.
Just body wash
Choo, 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 choo.
and deodorant. Yeah, I think either one of those. I think either one of those would be good options. Body wash or deodorant or books. I'm trying to think about what else would be really insulting. What would be really insulting to get killed by?
Choo, choo.
Ooh, a sweet roll. Yeah, that would be really insulting. Do I plan on doing another video with my wife? Yeah, I would like to. What if, oh, you know what else would be really insulting? If you launched drugs through a junk jet at a raider, so you kill them with drugs, but like ballistically. That would be really insulting.
Ooh, choo, choo.
I think ballistically launching drugs at somebody would be really insulting. What else? What else?
Choo. Ooh, choo, choo, choo. Choo, 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 choo. Choo, choo.
So it's just bullets. You put bullets into the junk jet to launch the bullets at them. So you're just launching the whole bullet at them.
Choo, choo. Choo, 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 choo.
That is another really good one, yeah.
Choo, choo. Choo, choo, choo. Choo, choo.
Oh man, this is really deep, holy shit.
Choo, choo.
It's 60% more bullet per bullet. We fire the whole bullet.
Choo, choo.
Alright. We're gonna have to, like, kind of leapfrog this thing up here. Mini nuke in a junk... You know, that's an interesting idea. If you put a mini nuke in a junk jet, I'm assuming it doesn't, but do you think putting a mini nuke in a junk jet would activate the mini nuke? Because theoretically, if you put a mini nuke in a junk jet, You're doing the same thing the Fat Man launcher is doing, just a slightly different way.
Choo-choo.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, obviously it's not arming it, right? But you're... Because the Fat Man is just a catapult. It's just a shoulder-mounted catapult, right? Obviously there's got to be some type of arming mechanism that arms the mini-nuke. Well, actually, no, I don't know that.
Choo-choo-choo-choo.
Do you think if, like, in the Fallout universe, you could just bonk a Fat Man with a hammer and it would just set it off? Or, sorry, a mini-nuke?
Choo-choo-choo.
I don't know. Because the Fat Man is based off of the Davy Crockett missile system. Or, not missile system, I'm sorry. The Fat Man is based off of the Davy Crockett recoilless rifle. Which, technically, the Davy Crockett projectile would only be armed once it was fired out of the Davy Crockett system. Because it needed to basically overcome a specific velocity, and then it would be armed, right?
Choo-choo.
So, if we're using the Fallout 4 logic of it's based off of the Davy Crockett, therefore the Fat Man in Fallout 4 probably has some type of mechanism to arm the mini nuke when you launch it. Recoilless rifle, it was a nuke launcher. I don't understand this terminology.
Choo-choo. Choo-choo-choo. Choo-choo.
All right, I will show you. I will show you. Hang on. If you're not familiar, we're taking a quick break to do a little history lesson for chat. You know what? Here, let's do this really quick. Hang on. I'm gonna run a little poll for like 5 minutes, alright? I'm gonna run a poll for 5 minutes, and I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break while I do that. I'll be right back. Because I gotta use the bathroom. Okay, I'm back. I've returned. LMAO, 69% of you are aware of the Davy Crockett system. That's funny. LMAO 69. Okay, so the Davy Crockett weapon system. Let me see. Display capture. Davy Crockett weapon system is what the Fat Man from Fallout is based on. It's based on this thing. This is like a prototype of one. Here's where's a good image of one. Oh, this is at the U.S. Army Ordnance Museum that used to be at Aberdeen Proving Grounds. I've actually seen this one in person. So this is kind of what the whole thing looked like, right? It basically is, they take a recoilless rifle. Get out of here. They take a recoilless rifle, and what you have to do is you put a propellant charge in the back of it, you load a launching piston, and then you put the warhead on the end of it. So basically, you're setting off a recoilless rifle, and it's just like a gigantic Nerf gun that fires this projectile. And it weighs like 100-something pounds. It is a little silly. Most likely, if you had to use the Davy Crockett weapon system, you probably were going to get irradiated. It had several features on it. Basically, there was a thing that would like arm it once it was fired. Oh, okay, yeah. So this is a recoilless gun, not a recoilless rifle. I'm sorry. There's a distinct difference because it's smoothbore. It's not rifled, so it wouldn't be a rifle. Anyway, whatever. Go away, Army Historical Foundation. I'm trying to tell Chad about the Davy Crockett. One of the ways that you would transport it is on the back of a Jeep like this, but theoretically you could transport it like man portable. The blast radius was big enough that if you were part of the team that fired this, you most likely would be caught inside it. However, the W-54 nuclear warhead that was on it had what is called dial yield on there. This is another one. This is the W-54 warhead. It's the same warhead that's in the Davy Crockett, but this is what's called the atomic demolition munition. Basically, it's a landmine that is on a timer. They have what's called dial yield, so you could select what yield you would want it to be, how big you would want the explosion to be. And if I remember correctly, it was anywhere in the range of like 10 tons of TNT up to, oh yeah, it says right here, 10 to 1,000 tons of TNT. So 10 to 1 kiloton. And basically, the way it would launch is a explosion would launch a piston, which had the Davy Crockett, this thing that these guys are looking at. The piston would just go poop and fire that out the end of it. That's what the Fat Man is based off of. So what I was wondering is, if you were to, in Fallout 4, take the Fat Man, or the mini nuke, and fire it out of a junk jet, if that would do the same thing, I have no idea. Just for a fun, hee 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 hee. If you haven't seen this before, this is called Nuke Map. It was designed by Alex Wellerstein, who has a PhD in like nuclear history. I think this whole thing is fascinating. For giggles, where's New York City? There we go. I don't know. We're just gonna do like right here. No, I wanted to move the pin to New York City. There we go. We'll just put it at the Empire State Building just for giggles, okay? So there it is at the Empire State Building, and we're gonna select a preset of the Davy Crockett, which is at 0.02 kilotons. That's what you're looking at getting. Fireball is very small. And then the radiation radius is way bigger. The Davy Crockett was almost more of a dirty bomb than anything else. Yeah, that's just the like blast and radiation radius that you're looking at. So it's a very, very small weapon as far as nuclear weapons are concerned. Strap it onto a drone. The problem with doing that is that it weighs like 150 pounds. And so if you go like by comparison, the Tsar Bomba where it was at its test range, and there you go. It just like the Davy Crockett is so tiny. Eliminate Fort Polk? Okay. Oh. There we go. We detonated the Tsar Bomba on top of Leesville. Oh yeah, Fort Polk's still getting hit. Here, we'll just move it right over there. Thank you very much for the bits, Elusive Man 360. If Mike and I thought about trying out Baldur's Gate 3, I know Mike was playing it the other day. I'm not really a huge fan. It's not my kind of game. I can't get it to do like the other one, but yeah, anyway. Anyway. Is it set to airburst or surface? Are you specifically referring to the Davy Crockett? Because the Davy Crockett, you could set it for different. You could have it do surface detonation or airburst detonation. You could have it do a bunch of different things. What? I still can't attach this trailer? Are you fucking kidding me? Don't make me get it. Don't make me use a scout vehicle. Don't make me use a scout vehicle. Game, seriously, you're gonna make me use a scout vehicle? Really? Really, you're gonna make me use a scout vehicle? Really, you're gonna make me use a scout vehicle? Can't believe you're making me use the scout vehicle. You know what? No, I don't want to use this one. I don't want to use this one. I'm selling it. I'm gonna use the only scout vehicle in this game that is actually any good. Born to heavy, forced to scout? Yeah. Oh, come on! Oh my god. Alright, I guess we're not using this one either. I probably don't even have good... Yep. Oh, this sucks. Thank you very much. The Void awaits for joining. I'm really happy. Really happy that you made an account just to watch mine or watch my stream. All right. Sell this. All right, fine. Use this thing. I am very disappointed that I'm forced to use a scout vehicle. It's a Jurassic Park Jeep. It is the Jurassic Park Jeep, so that is nice. I've never seen the phrase "born to shit, forced to wipe" before. That's something. That is something right there, chat. Do the snorkels actually do anything? They absolutely do. The snorkels make it so that your engine doesn't just completely flood the moment you go into any water. Confused why this game doesn't have a big pickup truck? Because it's...
The gifted subscription, how generous.
Thank you very much for the gifted subscription, Dactor CC. I really appreciate it, man. Because I actually don't know why there's not a big truck in this game. There should be a big truck in this game. But there is not. There we go. We gotta have the cool rims. That's not really a big truck, though. The CK150 isn't really a big truck. Thank you very much, Warhawk Warrior. I really appreciate it, man. I wish I could make this like the Jurassic Park colors, but what are you gonna do? Are there any Utes? There are not any Utes in the base game. There are mods, but there's not any in the base game, unfortunately. Alright, let's go get the stupid trailer. Does the game have licenses? So there's some games that are... There's some vehicles that are available for this game that are, I'm pretty sure, under license. I cannot see. But then there's other ones that, like... I think if you're playing this game on console, they have to be unbranded because otherwise, like, they lose their mind. But if you're on PC, then nobody really seems to care. PC gaming is a lawless land. Very disappointed that I have to use a scout vehicle. Yeah, there are definitely some made-up trucks that are very, very heavily inspired by real trucks. Got a bunch of kookaburras outside and they won't shut up. What if you go give them food? Would they shut up then, or would that just make them make even more noise? I would be very happy to have a bunch of kookaburras outside my house, but that's because I'm weird. A Fjord J140? Drive the Fjord J140, the only vehicle that's as deep and as wide as a fjord. Doesn't mean much. I like weird birds. Oh, does it hurt a lot to get bit by one? It's unfortunate. If I could own any truck in this game, what would it be? Unimog. I want a Unimog. Why am I mad about using a scout vehicle? Because the scouts all suck. They get stuck all the time. They can barely pull anything. They're not fun. Do I know about Sick New World? I do not know. And like this, okay, so this one, this is a modded vehicle. And it still is just like, no, I don't want to move. I don't know. Don't make me do it. If I'm playing a game where I'm driving a bunch of trucks, I don't want a truck that acts like me, where it's just like, no, I don't wanna. I want my truck to actually be able to do shit. Stop trying to fall over, trailer. I see you back there, trailer. I see you trying to fall over. Also, did I thank Warhawk Warrior for the subscription? If I didn't, if I missed it, I'm sorry. Thank you very much, Warhawk Warrior. Go!
You have
Visit from the
another
Treasure Panda.
subscriber.
Choo-choo.
Hello, Treasure Panda. Thank you very much, Flying Badger, for the 1 month subscription.
You have another subscriber.
As well as Sadapa for the 1 month subscription. I really appreciate it. Sadapa. Sadapa? Sadapa.
Choo-choo. Choo-choo.
You have another subscriber.
Thank you very much, Imperial Honor Guard, for the 1 month subscription. I really appreciate it, man. This is why I hate scout vehicles. God, I fucking hate scout vehicles.
Choo-choo.
Oh my god.
Choo. Choo-choo.
Bro, scout vehicles are the worst.
Choo-choo.
Yeah, I know. This really sucks. Not even Larry would like scout vehicles. Larry wants to drive a truck off a cliff, not sit in a mud bog and not move.
Choo-choo.
Yeah. Fucking hate this. Alright, you know what? You know what? Mudding is fun. Sitting in one spot in a bunch of mud and not moving is not fun. Where'd that trailer go? It's like down here somewhere.
Choo-choo.
Oh, there it is. Can I winch and drag it back? Yes, but we're gonna do something else.
Choo-choo.
We're gonna do something smart. Very smart. The F-750 and the Tuz 420 are really the only usable scouts. Yeah, I think so. The other one that I would argue is also usable is the International Scout. I forget what. Not the Scout, not the International Scout. There's another International truck that is a Scout vehicle, and I can't remember the name of it.
Choo-choo. Oh! Choo-choo. Choo. Oh, choo-choo. Choo choo.
What about the Russian APC? The Russian APC would be good, but, like, you can't tow anything with it. So, what's the point? It's good for exploring, and that's it.
Choo choo.
When I get done with this one, I'll show you guys what I mean about the scouts not being great.
Choo choo. Choo choo. Choo choo. Choo choo. Choo choo.
Yeah, I would not operate the crane right there.
Choo choo choo.
I'm not a coward, I just don't want you to flip the vehicle over, TP.
Choo choo choo.
Do I know about the M50 Ontos? The name sounds familiar. I can't place it, though. I got the head filled with bees. Hang on.
Choo choo.
Oh, yeah, the tank that they just attached
Oh,
a bunch
look,
of...
another
They attached a bunch of recoilless rifles, too. Yeah, that thing's cool. I forgot which one that was.
Choo choo.
Thank you very much, Seract74, for the 2 months of subscription. Alright. We're gonna be real stupid.
Choo choo. Choo choo choo.
I know you like being stupid. Well, we're gonna be really dumb.
Choo choo. Choo 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 choo.
You'll see.
Choo choo. Ooh, choo choo.
Choo choo. Yes, we are doing that.
Choo choo. Ooh, choo choo. Choo choo. Choo choo.
Yep. Can I get camera, please? Camera, please. Please, camera. God, you're worse than a Dark Souls camera. Stop. What did FromSoft design you? What the fuck is this shit?
Choo choo. Choo choo.
I know I'm not supposed to be putting this thing in the back of this truck, but also... I don't really care.
Choo choo. Choo choo.
Oh, god damn it.
Choo choo.
Yeah, I know, I see. Thank you, Treasure Panda.
Choo choo choo. Choo choo. Choo choo. Choo choo. Choo choo.
Alright, fine. Winch it to the wheel.
Choo choo.
There we go. We're getting there. We're getting there. This might work. Great.
Choo choo. Choo choo choo.
All right. Easy peasy. Look at this.
Choo choo.
This is going to work great.
Choo choo choo.
How do I ensure it remains in the bed? Hopes and dreams, my friend. Hopes and dreams.
Choo choo. Choo choo choo.
You are smart. We're both smart. We're very smart. Need to use a scout vehicle, are you kidding me?
Choo-choo. Choo-choo.
Can I winch it to keep it from falling off? Yeah, but it hasn't fallen off yet, so why would I need to winch it? Anytime it looks like it's gonna fall off, I just gotta turn in the other direction relatively sharply, and then it'll just go whoop right back to where it is. See, look at that. We ain't losing nothing.
Choo-choo.
What is my favorite species of tree? I guess I don't particularly have one.
Choo-choo. Choo-choo-choo-choo.
He says anyone that he can climb, he likes. If I played Pal World, I have. I didn't particularly care for it. I don't like survival crafting games, so didn't really like that one. The pals are cute though. I like the pals. They're fun.
Choo. Ooh, choo-choo, choo-choo-choo-choo.
What?
Choo-choo-choo-choo-choo. Choo-choo-choo.
He has a stipulation for his for trees that he likes.
Choo-choo-choo. Choo-choo-choo-choo-choo.
He doesn't like too much sap. I don't know what trees have a lot of sap, but he doesn't particularly like them.
Choo-choo. Choo-choo-choo, choo-choo-choo-choo. Choo-choo-choo. Choo-choo!
Nice work.
Choo-choo-choo-choo. Choo-choo.
He dislikes Canada like a true. No. See that? No, I didn't. He didn't say that specifically.
Choo-choo.
He just doesn't like getting sap all over his little paws. He does like maple syrup though.
Choo-choo. Choo-choo-choo-choo. Choo-choo-choo-choo. Choo-choo-choo.
No, Treasure Panda, I don't think we should tell him about your secret plan to raid the Canadian Maple Syrup Reserve.
Choo-choo.
We probably should keep that to ourselves. That should have been bleeped out.
Choo-choo-choo-choo.
You don't have the Maple Syrup Reserve anymore? That sounds like someone who's trying to hide the Maple Syrup Reserve from Treasure Panda would say.
Choo-choo-choo-choo. Choo-choo-choo.
There was a huge maple syrup heist 10 years ago. See, Treasure Panda, I think somebody beat you to it already.
Choo-choo.
I don't know. That's just what someone in chat said. I think somebody may have already beat you to the maple syrup heist.
Choo-choo-choo-choo. Choo-choo-choo-choo-choo. Choo-choo-choo. Choo-choo-choo-choo-choo. Choo-choo-choo-choo.
I don't know how you're supposed to steal the maple syrup and sell it back to them. It was Uncle Larry. Uncle Larry's the one that stole all the maple syrup.
Choo-choo-choo-choo. Choo-choo-choo. Choo-choo-choo. Choo-choo-choo-choo. Choo-choo.
Well, thank you for stopping by, Treasure Panda. He says I have to go change my plans now. I don't like that. 2011 Great Canadian Maple Syrup Heist stole 3,000 tons of maple syrup? Holy shit! How much maple syrup was, one, in the reserve, and two, how do you steal 3,000 tons of maple syrup? I wasn't even aware there was a black market for maple syrup. $30 million worth? What the fuck? Good lord. So what, after the maple syrup heist, were they just like, we have to get rid of the maple syrup reserve, this can't happen again, and then they just made it, like, really secret? How do you steal? I'm gonna have to look this up. They were stolen in a suspected insider job from an FPAQ facility in St. Louis de Blanford, Quebec. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what I expected. I wanted it to be like a really cool heist. But that's incredibly boring. It was laundered through maple syrup makers who didn't know. Oh, okay. So they basically like skimmed off the top. They, like, a truck would show up and take a bunch of maple syrup, A truck would show up and take a bunch of maple syrup, but then, like, the person that had actually paid for the maple syrup wasn't getting paid for it, and it would go to somebody else who paid them under the table for it. That's basically what was happening. That's fucking lame. That's stupid. I wanted it to be like a fucking heist. I wanted them to fly in a helicopter and pull a bunch of maple syrup and be like, there's a forest fire. So they show up in a helicopter, and then they, like, dunk the bucket into the maple syrup reserve, and they're like, we need the maple syrup to put out the forest fire. And then, like, I wanted it to be a cool thing. That sounds lame. That just sounds like normal embezzlement. That's stupid. I'm disappointed now. Fucking Canada can't even do a maple syrup heist properly. What the fuck? Keep going. I'm disappointed now. I'm very disappointed. I thought it was going to be a cool maple syrup heist, but it was just corporate embezzlement. That sucks. I'm going to do the mission Unlucky Fisherman. Wait, what time is it? We could try to do the mission Unlucky Fisherman. I don't even know if I'm going to get to it, though. I can write the great maple syrup heist story. Maybe. Fucking sell this thing. U.S. government has a cheese stockpile of 1.4 billion pounds? That doesn't surprise me. Maybe someone needs to do the great American cheese heist. I'm gonna have to look up the maple syrup heist after this, but I'm sad that it's not gonna be as interesting as I thought it would be. I can't even tell you how disappointed I actually am in that. I really was... I was really hoping for a cool, like, backstory about the maple syrup heist. It's just boring. Wishing it had been like the Swedish art heist. Yeah, I wanted it to be like Ocean's 11, but I don't know, like with maple syrup. Real life sucks. It's my fucking maple syrup heist. This is bullshit. So with a lot of true crime stuff up here, either that or the RCMP labeling a very suspicious case not suspicious and closing it. Oh yeah, it's totally unsuspicious. This guy, you know, he's been killing prostitutes for the allegedly killing prostitutes for the last 20 years, but it's totally not suspicious at all. Don't worry about it. We know that, you know, this woman that is a known prostitute, that she said that she got attacked like 3 times by this guy, but it's fine. Don't worry about it. It's not a problem at all. By the way, he has really good parties out here at his place. It's cool. You should go to him. Not if you're a prostitute, though. He'll probably kill you. Allegedly. That was about Willie Pickman, in case you couldn't tell. That entire case is just a massive miscarriage of justice. Yeah, I know we found his burned out truck 14 kilometers from its last known location with a trail of burned clothes leading into the river. I'm sure there's nothing suspicious about that, eh? Anyway, we're gonna go do this thing, maybe. We'll go get this truck, and then that'll probably be a good spot for me to stop for the fuck evening. Oh, yeah, we gotta go that way. Alright. You know, I don't know if I should have brought this specific truck, because I'm actually not sure how big the truck that I'm supposed to be picking up is. Or if I'm even supposed to be picking it up, to be completely honest. I just kind of threw this thing on the back of the truck and just hoped for the best. Maybe not the best choice. Might have been a mistake. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it will be fine, everything will work out, and I won't have to worry about it. What if it was someone's project truck and I happen to steal it? Well, then I will be, that would be Grand Theft Auto then. Oh wait, I actually don't know if I can cross right here. Oh shoot. Alright, fuck it. Cock the wagon, ford the river. Oh, no, do not cock the wagon, ford the river. Oh, shit. Well, that is a lot deeper than I thought it would be. That is a lot deeper than I thought it would be. Okay, then. Well, you know what? That's an excellent place to end for today. Thank you very much for tuning into the stream. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you guys had a fun time watching. I need to figure out how I'm gonna fix this now. Yeah, oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh boy. Alright, well, thank you all for tuning in. I hope you had a fun time. I hope you enjoyed the stream, and I will see you guys in the next one. Okay, bye everyone. Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.